Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to another installment of What the Hell Am I Doing? I'm too old for this shit. Now, as you can see, I'm at Järvsö bike park having the time of my life, except for the fact that I've only had about 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and yeah, it's been a hectic week. So I need to wake up. That's first order business. So let's head up. Härlig dina börjtid. Let's do something fun. Pop up the top. I love this trail. It's rowdy. It's rocky. And right now, it is incredibly grippy. There's a main line here, and there's a less main line. It's actually probably worse. It's jankier, but gives you more direct entry into the corner. This stuff is all dry, which is beautiful. A little bit of barbell. See if I still remember how to jump. No. All right, that's nice. But then I overshoot it. Well, like a country mile. Okay. God, I love bike parks. First time in a while I've ridden a big bike park like this with decent features. And gotta say, my hands are killing me. The infamous drop zone. The drop zone is probably the most uncomfortable entrance into any drops anywhere on the planet. Kadunk, kadunk, kadunk. But the drop is actually nice. There we go. And you can hit the rear brake and spray whoever's behind you with dust, which is always a bonus. Hands are about to fall off. But as usual, Järvsö delivers. See, the whole point of suspension is that you use all of it. Now, oh, god damn it. Okay, second try. Completely unorthodox way of opening a top cap. Don't do this, you'll scratch it up. Anyways, the whole point of having suspension is, well, making it work, and about that much of mine isn't being used. So, let's fix that. Lower the pressures. A couple of squirts of that, and I should be down to something more usable. All right, what are we gonna do now? Let's do something rowdy. Start off with a red, tip me in advantage, and then maybe go into Itsy. I haven't ridden Itsy this time. It's almost better to just start riding the blacks right away. Oh, there's another line that developed. Shorter. Let's see if I can still pull this off at a somewhat respectable pace. I'm guessing no, but... Oh, that got deeper. Basically everything got deeper. Jesus Christ, ball sack. Oh, my hands are killing me. Oh yeah, this thing, it's a lot slippier than I remember it. Whew. Jesus Christ, that's... Okay, that was a case. Gigantic case. Ooh. Okay, something big happened here. It always sucks when you see a dude on the ground surrounded by a couple of ambulances. My hands are absolutely killing me. Oh, brake bumps deluxe. Oh, I need to rest my hands. Holy crap, everything hurts. And just as a side note, I finally got my daughter to ride a bike. And if you remember one of my previous videos, that's a Strider that I repainted for her to have fun on. See, as a guy who bikes, this is kind of what you dream of. Your kid on a bike. And we're all matchy-matchy. Mm-hmm. Hey, Alba. Bravo! Fist bump. Anyway, later on I'll be getting a coaching session from Steve Murphy, one of the two people running BetterMTB. The other is Lina Skoglund here in Järvsö Bike Park. Awesome people, great coaches. I've never had a coaching session in mountain biking. I don't know why, I just figured, you know, I can do it on my own. But at some point I realized that I know I'm doing things wrong and I know I could be doing them better, but I'm not. I have a hard time kind of isolating exactly what I'm doing wrong. So coaching session it is. We're going to focus on my kind of basic technique, attacking more, body bike separation, that kind of stuff. Just riding more kind of centered on the bike. Let's ride. Okay, riding Monica. Usually I wouldn't even ride this trail. It's just too boring. But when you think of what you need to do, of your foot placement, then it starts getting interesting. Take the speed down, front foot forward, but I'm leaning weird. I'm leaning weird.
These long corners here, lean the bike underneath you. Yeah, it's nice and easy, so you rail the whole corner.
All right, oh, we got Steve behind me.
All right, so what we're gonna get now, you got the weighting thing? Try and just be smoother and use the whole corner. You're bouncing the bike a lot and that's causing your wheels to like stick and you're shooting out of the corner.
Bouncing where?
In the corner. You're waiting and then the bike's like okay. You're putting lots of weight on. You don't need so much weight. What we want to do is a more railing feeling.
Foot down, but not all the way. Okay, so the more I lean the bike, especially going left, the more my right foot wants to drop all the way down.
Yep. Yeah, it's just because it's what you usually do.
Yeah. Can you just shut the fuck up?
Is that like, he stopped, what's happened? He's fallen off, he stopped. You gotta keep moving all the time.
It's super sensitive for some reason. Anything triggers it, I need to shut it off. But at the same time, it's kind of a good thing if you hit a tree.
Yeah. But you're just being smoother in the corners, generating speed, being centered on the bike. You just feel the grip. Getting away from dropping the foot is hard for people that have been doing it for a long time. So give yourself some time. Okay. Turning left is your more confident turn. Yeah. So you're used to going rap and roosting into the corners. Try and rail the corners like Steve Pete for a change. It's an art to read the corner, to carve through the corner and hold speed. Okay. So that's what we want to focus on.
Okay, I felt a little wobbly, but better.
It's hard to keep that consistent curve, and it might be just where you're looking.
Could be.
You might be looking down a bit, and then you curve, and then you're looking down. Look a little bit further up.
The more I focus on the footwork, the more I don't focus on the other aspects of riding, like looking where I'm going.
Well, the feet were good then.
Okay.
You're opening up the hips. Think of that inside leg opens up a bit on the corner. That allows room for the bike to actually, inside opens up, it allows the bike to lean over a bit.
Where are we going?
Can we do pop the top?
Yeah, sure.
Do you ride that knot?
Yeah.
Okay, let's ride down there. I want to see where you ride. You go where you want to go, I'll follow you.
All right.
Man.
I like that trail.
You ride really good down there.
That last right-hander? No, I don't need help. Go away.
Funny, you negotiated that rocky shit really good. You know where you're going, you're riding confidently, you're centered on the bike. You're not hanging off the bike when you ride that. That's awesome.
Where do you brake there?
So rough there, it's just you're braking all the way until when you're committing. Yeah. And then you're off them for a second. You don't want to be braking as you're hitting the bottom, obviously, because you're going to stop your wheels. Yeah. brake all the way to the top, commit, I'm doing this, boom, 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 let off, ride through, look through the corner. Let's go down to like 3 corners down.
Okay.
And then there's a really hard corner there. We want to have a look at that corner.
Sure.
I'll just yell at you when you get down to it. Nice! Nice! Good shit!
All right.
We don't have to. You said you couldn't ride corners.
Well, I can't ride corners.
Dude, that's fucking epic.
Will you?
Man, you're underestimating yourself. The commitment is good. I love it.
If I focus on something, I can do it relatively okay,
Yep.
but then I'm inconsistent. I'm unsure in my right-handers.
I think your commitment to riding those corners could be what's getting you through. Maybe slow down a bit
Okay.
and think about the technique you're doing.
Okay.
But it was fucking awesome. You rode them so good, dude.
More of this then.
Nothing to talk about here.
Whoa. God. Yeah. I'm oversteering quite a bit. Nope, this is not a continuity error. It's a new day. A new opportunity to, well, mess up lines and ride like a joey. My issue with cornering was that I could turn left a lot better than I could turn right, and that's because I ride left foot forward. So turning left, I could drop my outside foot quite a bit more, just open up my hips to turn left. Turning right is a different issue. Left foot forward, I don't drop it enough, which means that I can't open my hips up to the right. I'm looking in the wrong direction. My upper body is not positioned properly, and I just don't turn as well. I don't have grip, which in turn means that I lean back and I have even less grip. So the fun thing yesterday was that I could actually feel a tangible difference in how I was riding. Part of that was tips I've gotten on the footwork. Part of it was also the fact that I was attacking more. I was committing more to being active on the bike, and thus I was pushing the bike more into corners and just building speed from that. So we went up a little bit in pressures, and that helped a lot. I'm gonna try to ride like that today. I haven't warmed up yet, so it's gonna be painful. But at the same time, it's probably gonna get me up to speed a little bit quicker. And look at this view. I mean, you can't beat this. Järvsö on a sunny day is just beautiful. All right, a bit of Monolito. See how I do on the tight corners. So not very fast, but this whole like be gentle with your footwork and don't drop your right foot all the way is actually working out pretty good. I'm also a little bit more forward on the bike, so I do get more grip in the front. Quite an enjoyable feeling. It's tighter here. Ooh. Almost lost my balance. A bit too forward over that rock, over this rock. I did not know of that line. That's a really good line. Cuts off like half the horribly bumpy stuff, which is always a good thing. So much dust, I can't see anything. So much dust everywhere. I love this drop. Sets you up really nicely. What about this? Whoop. Perfect. It is so much smoother than trying to go around. And then over that rock, and then you end up with this shit water over here. Also, the extra few PSI in the foot really do help on that drop. It's actually feeling supportive rather than kind of like, okay, well, I'll just blow through my travel. Woo! All right, sat down to chill for a bit. It's time to quit while I'm ahead. I kept the pressures the same as yesterday. The bike works way better then, and I could ride more confidently, but my hands, ooh, the pain. They're killing me. Seriously, I had lunch earlier and I could not lift up the tray. It was just painful. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, if you got any useful tips for your own riding, drop a like, hit that sub button, you know what to do, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep it rubber side down.